live.
Hey everyone, this is Alicia Krause, and I'm not at the PragerU HQ today. I'm at the office and the studios where we film all of our awesome PragerU videos. And we have a surprise presenter with us right now. We're going to walk back where he's doing hair and makeup because, I mean, even though he's a handsome young lad, he still has to get all pretty for the cameras because the lights and all that stuff. And here we go. Charlie Kirk from Turning Point
Hello, Alicia.
USA.
How are you? Great to see you.
Good to see you. Your makeup looks better than mine.
Well, I don't know about that.
Probably the hair,
but...
too. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you enjoy this gorgeous 80-degree LA day?
It's a lot better than Chicago right now, that's for sure.
And our crime's a little less bad.
Little less gun crime.
Even though we're a sanctuary city.
Hopefully that's going to end quickly. Believe me.
We'll see. Eric Garcetti's kind of doubling down on it. Our dumb liberal mayor. It runs in the family, though. His dad was kind of the same way. So can you tell everyone, first I want you to explain, I'm a big fan of Turning Point.
Well, thank you.
I want you to, though, explain to our audience,
Sure.
What is Turning Point USA and what do you guys do?
So we're a nationwide student activist organization. We organize college and high school students, some of whom might be watching this video, around the values of free markets and smaller government and increased personal liberty and freedom. And we just consider PragerU such a valuable partner in the fight for spreading ideas. And, you know, the college campuses have become islands of totalitarianism in some ways, where you have to think and believe a certain doctrine of leftist beliefs, and if you differentiate by one iota, you get ostracized completely, and Turning Point USA fights back against that every single day.
So much, you guys are like, I like to say, the boots on the ground.
Yes.
To the ideas that PragerU has,
right.
Like of Western civilization and conservative values, and
right.
going back to the foundational principles of our country.
Exactly.
Do you find that are you surprised, I guess, when you guys visit campuses at how easy it is actually to share the conservative message and how kids latch onto it?
Yeah, you know, when asked the right questions and presented with compelling arguments, young people find out they're more conservative or more libertarian than they ever would have believed in the first place. So we always like to ask the question to a young person, we say, do you trust the government? And they'll always say, no, I don't trust the government, of course not. Then we'll ask the next question, then why do you want to make it bigger? You know, and so that's welcome to conservative libertarianism. If you have skepticism about how big government is or its functionality, you're a small government constitutional person, right? And what young person wants to be told how to live their life, and quite frankly, there's a broad distrust of the administrative state and government in general, and we think it's a lot more easier than some young people think being a liberal means fighting the system and fighting. Well, the liberals are the system. They control our government. They control the power. Thankfully, we have some new leadership that's hopefully going to change that. But for broad sense, over the last 60 years, we've seen government get bigger and people and the citizens' power get smaller. So
if you haven't seen Charlie's first video that he did with PragerU, you should go check it out on our PragerU website right now. Can you tell everyone, and today you're filming number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
The first one is Game of Loans.
Yep.
I talked a lot about the cost of college, rising tuition, kind of how college campuses are rigged. The college system is rigged against young people, about how young people are negatively incentivized to take out tens of thousands of dollars in student loans, and this system that's really been rigged against students. Mm-hmm. And today we're going to be talking about college campuses and kind of the diversity myth. As I like to always say, campuses are becoming a place where they want everyone to look different but think the same, and that's a problem. We're going to be talking about that today.
I can give everybody a sneak peek. It's my favorite line, actually, in the script. We should probably start walking into the studio, but we'll keep talking to Charlie. Cool. So keep watching this. Be sure to share it, like it, love it.
This is the beautiful PragerU headquarters here. Filming quarters.
Yeah, filming quarters. You know, we're such a big right-wing conglomerate.
Yeah, exactly.
We have more than one office. So tell us a little bit about the topic of your video today.
Yeah.
And it's the kickoff to a very special partnership between Turning Point USA and PragerU.
Very special. So the video today is kind of the kickoff of a series that kind of surrounds the general themes of the myths and lies that you don't hear on college campuses, or I should say just debunking some of these myths and lies. Essentially big themes that usually there's a lot of misinformation about, so whether it be the war on women or diversity in general, capitalism, or even, you know, the Constitution, Western civilization, is religion important? So we're talking about these themes, essentially lies that are taught on college campuses through the, you know, the professors in the college system. And today kicks it off talking about a broader theme, and I think it's very fitting, about how college campuses have become a place where diversity of thought is not welcome. where the only kind of diversity they care about are gender diversity or racial diversity. You know, those have been fine over the last 60 years, but diversity of thought is almost non-existent. In fact, it's discouraged.
So Charlie's kicking off this special 10-part series.
10-part series
with Turning Point USA and PragerU, and him talking about diversity of thought should be a clue as to who the second presenter is. Do you want me to do like a little drum roll and
Sure.
you can announce it?
Well, the second will be Ben Shapiro, which we all love.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal, and he's going to be talking about more topics around this general theme. And we're going to have some other presenters we're going to announce very soon. Some really.
We
big
don't want to
names.
give it all away because you guys might faint.
Yeah, we don't want to give it all away. You're going to have to come back to the next Facebook Live for some reason,
Yeah.
right? But this is really, really exciting, and this, we love PragerU because it gets directly to the college student, gets around any sort of barriers of censorship that might be presented by professors or might be presented by administrators. Goes straight to the audience, right in their iPhone. They can start to hear the truth in ways they never were able to before.
So we're going to have Charlie take a seat. You are now seeing behind the scenes of our PragerU studio, and we got to say goodbye. Thank you so
Goodbye.
much for your time.
Thank you,
It's
Alicia.
good to see you. This is Alicia Krause signing off from the PragerU studio.